I'm Dr. Brandon Macy of the Clark Podiatry Center, and this is a Foot Health Minute. Today's topic: all orthotics are not created equal. I can't begin to tell you how often patients come into my office bringing all kinds of orthotics that they've bought in pharmacies, supermarkets, shoe stores, sporting goods stores, Dr. Scholl's displays, or even from infomercials. What they all have in common is foot pain that hasn't been resolved, and they wonder why their orthotics, or what passes for orthotics, hasn't fixed their problem as advertised. While orthotics are not the answer to every problem, what most commonly goes wrong is the construction of the orthotics. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to use this model of a foot for demonstration. In an unstable foot, one that flattens out or pronates too much, from the front you'll see it going this way. Again, from the back you'll see the inside of the ankle being prominent in the most severe cases. And here's the arch where it's flattening out a little bit more. We're trying to stabilize, support, or control the foot so that you can walk or run more efficiently. This results in less fatigue, less stress and strain on joints, muscles, tendons, and ligaments. In a more rigid foot, you will see a higher arch with less surface contact area on the heel, the outside border of the foot, and maybe a little bit across here. What we're trying to do is increase the surface area of the contact to distribute weight more evenly and improve shock absorption. Most inexpensive over-the-counter orthotics look good in the package. This is one of the most common brand names out there, but are too flimsy in their construction. This one has some cushioning, and it even has a supportive plastic shell underneath. But it's so flexible, and look at what happens when I do this with my hands. This is in no way going to support your body weight. It will not provide much in the way of support. The cushioning that they provide is so cheap that it will not last, and it will not provide shock absorption to any significant degree. For milder problems, light sports participation, and as a short-term answer to many problems, we use the medical version of Power Step Orthotics, which have excellent cushioning and a firm, supportive plastic shell which does a good job of providing both stability and cushioning. Here we have versions to fit in women's dress casual shoes. The black are versions that fit in women's high-heeled shoes. And then there's a smaller version for children who need a little bit of extra support. As a long-term answer to many foot problems, we'll often recommend custom orthotics. How are these different from the over-the-counter orthotics? Well, for starters, they are custom-made for your particular feet. Each patient has their own unique set of feet, their own unique set of mechanical needs, and very often, more often than you'd think, each foot is different from the other. People have curvature in their spine that results in a leg length discrepancy, and one leg acts like it's longer than the other. That results in one foot flattening out more than the other. In addition, everybody has their own different activities, whether it's sports activities, walking, working activities, different types of shoe gear that they prefer to wear or are required to wear as part of their work requirements or sports activities. Your particular needs are often best addressed by customization instead of an off-the-shelf orthotic. There are many different materials and modifications that are used based on your specific needs. Here are some examples of the different types of custom orthotics that are available. This first kind is the most common kind that we dispense here in the office. This is good for general use and for sports activities. The white plastic shell is firm, supportive, has a certain amount of rigidity, but it also has a certain amount of flexibility that is good for general use. There's also cushioning under the ball of the foot, although there are instances where we do use the orthotic without the forefoot extension and cushioning, and you just see this portion of the orthotic. Some people call that a half orthotic, but the important part, the functional part that provides the support for you, remains the same. This cushion that we put under the ball of the foot is just general cushioning, plus we can add accommodations to take pressure off of spots such as painful calluses. This next kind of orthotic is made out of a different material. This is a fiberglass graphite composite. This tends to be a little bit more rigid, but it has the same strength as the white plastic that you saw, but it is much thinner for a given strength. The reason we typically use this material is when we're trying to fit better into dress shoes, whether it's women's dress shoes, even men's dress shoes. It provides a little bit more slender fit with just as good, if not better, support and control. This is a different type of cushioning that you saw under the other type of orthotic, but it provides a very good, durable cushioning for any of your needs under the ball of the foot. And again, we do not use the forefoot extension in the cushioning here if we really are having special needs with shoe fit. The third type we have here is as you see, is very slender. It is also the graphite fiberglass composite, but as you can see, this is very slender. This is built for women's dress shoes. This particular pair is built for a women's shoe with a bit of a heel, about 1.5 inch, 2 inch heel, because there's a pitch to this. Okay, there's a little bit of cushioning under the ball of the foot, but it is very slender, narrow, and it fits into women's dress shoes. This is a type of orthotic that is made for diabetics. This has special materials, not only cushioning on the surface, but it's got a multi-layered density insole, which provides not only support, but it provides protection because diabetics are very prone to ulcerations and problems with their calluses. We can build in pockets and accommodations for pressure spots like this, and it fits into most orthopedic or extra depth shoes, and in combination with this provides diabetics with a lot of support and a lot of protection. At Clark Podiatry, we make our custom orthotics from three-dimensional digital images of your feet, the most accurate method available. Foam impressions often don't capture the foot in its proper position. Plaster impressions can be excellent, but can be inconsistent depending on who is taking the casts. This is our digital scanner in action. Notice that it is quick, clean, and painless. It takes only seconds to produce a digital image of your feet. The images are very accurate. We combine it from the information we get from the examination and the video gait analysis, and we transmit it within minutes to the laboratory. This allows for a faster turnaround time, which means to you the orthotics are back and ready for you to use and get relief from your foot pain that much faster. For more information about orthotics, any other foot problem, or for an appointment, call our office at 732-382-3470 or visit our website at www.clarkpodiatry.com. This is Dr. Brandon Macy, and I want to keep you walking.